We back. Pledge allegiance to this boxing grind. Goodfella Sports TV. It's your boy CJ Goodfella checking in as usual. Y'all know what the business is. Mr. One Time for the one time. Don't forget, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell icon button. Won't miss another video from your boy. You dig? But came out, Michael Coppenringer, hopefully I said his name right, from the LA Times, said that Carl Moretti told him that they offered Danny Garcia $3 million to fight Terence Crawford March 23rd. Said they had a nice discussion with Angel Garcia, but he never heard back from Angel Garcia. So they went to the next PBC fighter and tried to make it happen, with Luis Claslo. So, the homie Boog Williams sent it to me on Twitter. We've been tag teaming on Twitter, man. It's my Twitter guy. And, he asked me, does Bud deserve heat for fighting Luis Claslo? Not that report came out. Look here, man. Bud never deserved heat. All right? He never did. When the boogeyman of the division, Errol Spence, ain't really the boogeyman, he ain't willing to take on all comers right now. How can I criticize Terence Crawford? When everybody is flawed. All right? Everybody is flawed. Everybody ain't a honey in the sport of boxing. All these dudes is businessmen. At the end of the day, I give out smoke equally. And like I said on World Breaker Fighting, make sure to go subscribe to the brother World Breaker Fighting. I said this last night. I said all these dudes is businessmen. We arguing about Dillian White and Joshua and Wilder and that whole situation. Me, low place, best fight the best. World Breaker, Kurt Sugar. We all arguing about that, and I had to tell them dudes. We went from a nice conversation about boxing and who would win, Josh Taylor and Maurice Hooker, and that was a very organic and authentic argument. All right, it was like the old days. We just talk boxing and talk about who's gonna win and not the business side of boxing. It was beautiful. All right, definitely a beautiful thing. Make sure you go follow BFT B Boxing. All right, good brother there. All right, but then we got to talk about Dillian White and contracts and stuff. And then like I just told them dudes last night, I say the state of the sport of boxing right now is terrible. All these dudes is businessmen, okay? All these dudes is businessmen, except for the smaller weight classes. All right, so we talking about who ducking who. Everybody doing the same thing behind the closed doors. We looking like fools defending fighter A, B, and C, and D versus EFG, whatever. All right? All these dudes got a business suit on when it's time to really thump. But back to the topic of discussion, I'm not surprised. Danny Garcia, I said this shit a year ago. Danny Garcia, she needs to retire from the sport of boxing. Danny Garcia is no longer hungry. He's no longer proactive in the sport of boxing. He no longer has hunger. That's why he told on This Is 50, when he talked about Errol Spence, he said, I want to see after he achieves his goals, I'm paraphrasing here, if he's still going to be hungry when he reach our level. And that's a good question. Danny Garcia has overachieved. He's reached levels and levels beyond the expectations that it was put upon him coming pro. Okay? He's made a ton of money. He's done right with his money. He's made proper investments. He's reinvested into the city of Philadelphia. He got a beautiful family. He got a pops that's very healthy. He's done it. Get out the game, man. If you fighting, you don't have that hunger, you can see it. You can see it in his demeanor when you talk interviews from young hungry Danny to Danny now. He ain't hungry. Ever since the Matisse fight on to the Herrera and on to the rest of the fights, the hunger has died in Danny Garcia. And I said a year ago, people say, you a hater. And that's the first thing I say when I speak the truth. You hear people say you a hater, they calling you names. There's no need to respond. When you on these threads, brothers and sisters, that's white, black, Indian, Mexican, Hispanic, Italian, all you do is UK. You on them threads and you making valid points and people get to calling you out your name and they get to going about race and taking the topic outside the sport of boxing or to another. You didn't want to debate. Just move on. There's no point in going back and forth with somebody that's just, they feelings hurt because they can't beat you in a debate. It's no point. You figure deal me? So at the end of the day, I'm not surprised that Danny Garcia, didn't take the $3 million offer. He want to go fight Adrian Granados. And I look at it like this. Abner Maris lost to Leo Santa Cruz the second time after losing the first time and said, I won the fight. I feel I won the fight. His actions told me after the fight, he thought he won the fight. Okay? His actions told me that he thought he won the fight. Because you know what? He moved up in weight and took on one of the best title holders at 130, Gervonta Tank Davis. He didn't take a tune-up. His actions told me that he really believed he won the fight. So he not stunting that loss that he got to Leo Santa Cruz in a rematch. He's going up in weight and fighting a dangerous foe and showing people, like, I think I won, I think I'm better. Danny Garcia, he claimed he won versus Keith Thurman. Took a long time off. Came back versus Brandon Rios and took a long time off. Your actions signify to me that you felt you lost that fight. Same thing with Sean Porter. You said it was a close fight, thought you won. But your actions, you passed up a Terence Crawford payday to prove that you're the best. Told him to send a contract and all this. You name dropping, criticizing him as a fighter and all the other BS, okay? He sent a contract. You don't want to fight him. They sent the contract. They had discussions, excuse me. They said $3 million offer, this and that. And Angels act like he didn't want it. They scared. I'm telling you, bro, a lot of these dudes, all of them is businessmen. Why wouldn't you want to go fight Terence Crawford? For $3 million? You feel you can beat him? You did all that shit talking. Y'all splitting the amateurs. Your daddy going around saying that he cheating with side chicks and he ain't a good family man. You know? Address it. Address it now. You address it in the ring. You on ESPN, go over there and take the belt. You take the belt. You put yourself in position for a Sean Porter fight. You take yourself, you put your in position for a Keith Thurman fight. We know you want to fight Errol. You know? And maybe they come out and say, we don't think we're going to get a fair decision over there. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. But you the guy from Philly. You know, you could have told them that I want to do the Barclays Center. If you're going to hold this fight, you could have negotiated, Angel Garcia. If we're going to hold this fight, when y'all want to hold it, look here. I want to fight the Barclays Center. I fight on March 23rd on ESPN, but I want to fight the Barclays Center. So you give yourself some type of advantage. You know, Al will handle the venue. Y'all can still handle the card. Al gonna give me a fight at the Barclays Center when he can. And that's how we rocking. If y'all really want to fight me, that's just my demand right there. And if we don't fight at the Barclays Center, then I'm gonna need $5 million. And then I'm gonna need neutral judges, or we get to pick the judges. That's how you negotiate. If they wasn't willing to do that and Danny walked away, or Angel walked away, salute. But I don't know if that happened or didn't happen. Because it's half of the story Carl Moretti's saying. Carl Moretti is a legendary matchmaker. Came from Golden Boy. I think Golden Boy the top rank or something, whatever it was. Okay? But at the end of the day, Bud did try to, search the map, you know? So it is what it is, man. We know how Danny rocking. Danny ain't no thoroughbred no more. His heart pump lemon Kool-Aid. He done. He needs to retire before he get hurt. Because he don't have no drive, no ambitions in the sport of boxing. You got a title fight on the floor. You passed up a title fight to fight Granados. And you told us that you believe you won your last fight versus Sean Porter. You know, but like I said, I don't know the business parts of it. It is what it is, man. All these dudes in the sport of boxing. And people say, you go too hard on these fighters. You and 7-8 go too hard. Because we know what boxing was. This ain't boxing, bro. This ain't boxing, bro. This is some other shit. Okay? I remember when boxing still was great. When I was watching it in the 90s and the early 2000s, it was still great. This right here, all this division and Cold War #2, and we don't work with this guy. And like I say, man, these boxers today, man, they disrespect the fans in the sport and the media. And people don't understand when I say that. I'm going to continue to say it in every video because it's hard for me to continue to talk boxing. It's hard. It's hard for me to get up on here every day and talk boxing, knowing it's the same old, okay? Right now, I could be done with boxing. I could do music, entertainment, current news, and my views is going to be 30 times better than boxing, but I continue to stay pledge allegiance to the boxing grind for you guys, okay? I'm done with the sport, basically, you know? I want to be done with it. I love talking about it, but it's just getting redundant. But you guys like to hear it, and I'm all for this subscription and this subscriber-based family, but I'm going to tell you this. This is by far the worst era in sports history that I've seen in any major sport. Team, individual, it's just terrible. You know, and these dudes disrespect us not by what they say to the fans or their actions or towards the fans or their aggressiveness towards the fans or saying F the fans, by the product they put on the TV, you know, by not giving you the elite fights that you want to see. And then when you get a 2 versus 8 fight like Tyson Fury versus Wilder, because Fury has improved to be a top 5 heavyweight again, they say, oh, put a $75 tab on that or tax on that. Like, man, F them, man. F them. I'll go live a little bit later talking about boxing. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. Also, the email in the description. Reach out. DM me, at me at Twitter. Hit me in the email if you got a video request or question. I love to hit y'all right back. Also, you want to make a donation, that link's there as well. Y'all know what the business is. Good for the Sports TV. One time for the one time. We gone.